Today we're going to be replacing the blowers in my wood burning fireplace insert. Right now my fireplace is, the blowers work, they kick on and everything, but they're squeaking and squealing. It's pretty annoying. It's not always at certain temperatures I think, but yeah, it sounds like a mouse or a bird just chirping away. The insert's made by Travis Industries. Here's the owner's manual. The model is just vaguely called a large flush wood insert. I did dig around and I do recall it actually being sold under the name brand Extraordinaire. I wrote it down for you guys because it's spelled pretty weird. And with that Extraordinaire large flush, I was able to find these blowers on fireplaceblowers.com. So they're based out of Wisconsin. I'm sure you can Google them. They're one of the first things that pops up when you look for blowers. They're aftermarket, but their prices are pretty comparable to OEM. And they claim that the OEM ones are all made by the same Chinese factories. So the first step is to kind of clear your area, and then we need to get off this, cover plate off the front of the insert. To be able to do that, it slides up, comes off pretty easily, but you need to pull out these pins. They thread in, and so you literally just unscrew them. Okay, so all we have to do is just lift up. There's two hooks on each side that this plate hooks into the actual fireplace box. You do have to be careful, so pull it off slowly and not very much, because on this side you have your on-off switch, and to be able to turn off your blowers manually, and that has wires to it, so we got to pull those off. Okay, so the cover's slid up and out of the way. You can see the two hooks here, so you don't have to pull it up too much. You can see your on and off switch wheel there that you can turn high and low. And then here's the electrical hookups for your switch. Those just slide right out. You do obviously need to kill power to your fireplace before you do all this. Okay, so I got the blower out. It honestly was pretty easy. First I unplugged the two power leads coming in here. They just slid right off. They were crisscrossed like this, so I think I can keep them separate, but if you're worried about it, you could label them. There's a grounding loop here that was clipped on to this bushing, it's bolted on. I undid the bolt to be able to get this off. The whole thing was able to come out, but this power lead wire harness was zip tied to the bottom of it. There's two holes here, and so took a pair of side cutters and diagonal cutters and clipped these zip ties. So once all of that was done, the power, zip ties, this grounding wire, then the whole thing, like I was thinking, just was able to slide off of these rubber grommets on the sheet metal. So pretty easy. Looking at the aftermarket aftermarket and OEM blowers, they look identical. We have bearings on the aftermarket, we have bearings on the OEM, we have bushing on this end and bushing on that end. We have some branding on the OEM Jackal, no branding on the motor. We have branding on this motor, no branding on there. Yeah, other than that, they look identical. So here's the motors installed. Honestly, it was pretty easy going back in. For each one, with one hand hold the motor, the other hand hold your wires. So just kind of keep your wires down and forward so you're not pushing them back and underneath the motor. Once you have your motor connected, so you're going to land on this little slot in the middle of your grommet. You're going to feed in between your two pieces in the slot of the sheet metal here. So you got two on this side, two on that side. You're going to plug in your power cables, just literally slide it on. And like I said, I reused this ground cable, so I take off this nut, slide on the ring, and tighten it up. Same thing for this side, just mirrored. But other than that, it's put it all together. So reverse order what we did before. Bring the plate over, plug it in, slide it on, turn the power back on, and then put these pins back in. I guess it wouldn't be a fireplace video without showing a video of a fire. So cleaned it up for you guys and started a fire. Once it warmed up, the blowers kicked on and everything seems normal. They sound about the same. They seem like they blow about the same without taking any measurements with a noise or flow meter or anything, but everything seems equivalent. I don't think it's any better or worse. And they function just like normal. I'm not sure if you can hear the blowers on the video, but I guess that's off. That's on, so they work. Everything's good. So thanks for watching and hope this video helps.